I spent the last week going deep. Not skimming YouTube thumbnails, not reading Reddit threads, but actually studying the operators, the business models, and the numbers behind the people genuinely making money with AI in 2026. And what I found was both surprising and, honestly, more accessible than I expected. But I need to set one expectation up front. None of what I'm about to share is a shortcut. There's no arbitrage trick, no faceless dropshipping clone, no AI automation agency pitch here. What I have for you are 5 real business architectures, with real people behind them and real revenue attached. Let's get into it. Model 5. Service as software. Selling outcomes, not tools. I want to start here because I think this one reshapes how you understand everything else. In 2025, Bessemer Venture Partners, one of the most respected VC firms in the world, published a thesis that stopped a lot of people in their tracks. Their core claim? Vertical AI companies will be worth at least 10 times the entire legacy SaaS market combined. Not slightly more, 10 times. What does that actually mean in plain language? It means the next wave of software won't help people do their jobs faster. It will do the job entirely. And instead of charging a flat monthly subscription, these companies charge per outcome, per document processed, per support ticket resolved, per appointment booked. The buyer isn't pulling from the software budget anymore, they're pulling from headcount. The clearest example of this is Sierra, founded by Brett Taylor, the man who co-created Google Maps, co-ran Salesforce, and chairs OpenAI's board. Sierra builds AI agents that handle customer service end to end. When it works, the client pays. When it escalates to a human, it's free. Less than 2 years after launch, they crossed $100 million in annual revenue. This model demands deep domain expertise and an existing network. But if you have those things, the upside is enormous. Model 4. Micro-audience acquisition. Buy attention, layer products on top. Here's a premise worth sitting with. In 2026, building a product is easier than ever. Distribution is the hard part. That insight is the foundation of this model. Instead of spending years growing an audience from scratch, you buy one. Newsletters, niche communities, small Substack publications, the kind of thing a solo creator built over 5 years and is now running on autopilot for $500 a month. You can acquire these for relatively low multiples. Greg Eisenberg, founder of Late Checkout, has built an entire playbook around this. His take: a 5,000-person engaged list can be bought for around $10,000. From there, you have real options. Convert the free newsletter into a paid one. Build a lightweight software product that solves a specific problem for that exact audience, using tools like Lovable, Base44, or Hostinger Horizons. Use AI to repurpose every single piece of content into multiple formats across multiple platforms. Audience plus product plus distribution equals compounding revenue. That's the formula. Model 3. The solo AI software portfolio. Build many small bets. This is probably the model that's captured the most attention, and for good reason. Peter Levels is a Dutch developer currently making $250,000 every single month. No employees, no investors, no co-founder. He splits his time between Lisbon and Bangkok, building from coffee shops and couches. His approach isn't to build one massive company. It's to build a portfolio of small, focused apps, each one targeting a specific, real problem and charging from day one. His success rate is about 5%. But when something hits, it really hits. Photo.ai generates $132,000 a month on its own. Interior.ai pulls in $50,000. Remote.ok contributes another $40,000. The customer acquisition strategy is just as important as the product strategy. He builds in public. Every app, every failure, every milestone gets shared. On X, on YouTube, wherever his audience is. Some of those followers become customers. Some become advocates. The content and the product business grow together. The tools for this are accessible. Claude, or another base LLM for research and content drafts. An AI coding tool for building. Lovable, or Base44 for shipping fast. Canva or Figma for design, Descript if you're doing video. The stack is lean by design. The realistic expectation, $2,000 to $30,000 per product per month, with multiple years before a breakout hit. It's a portfolio strategy. Treat it like one. Model 2. Buy a boring business, inject AI, watch margins expand. This model has nothing to do with tech startups and everything to do with understanding value. Cody Sanchez spent 15 years on Wall Street, Goldman Sachs, State Street, Vanguard. Then she walked away and bought a laundromat, then a car wash, then an HVAC company. Today, her portfolio of what she calls boring businesses is valued at over $100 million. The AI angle? Almost none of these businesses use any of it. Not for marketing, not for customer service, not for operations. Which means when you acquire one and implement even basic AI tooling, your margins expand, sometimes dramatically, and the financial structure is equally clever. Cody didn't write a check for that first laundromat. She negotiated seller financing, where the previous owner effectively became the bank. The business's own cash flow services the debt. You're acquiring a proven operation with existing customers, using the business's money to buy the business. Add AI on top of that to reduce labor costs and automate repetitive work, and you've got a genuinely powerful combination. It requires some upfront capital and operational willingness, but the risk profile is fundamentally different from building something from scratch. Model 1. The autonomous marketing agent, letting AI promote while you sleep. This one genuinely surprised me when I first heard about it. Oliver Henry works a regular 9-to-5 job. On the side, he builds small apps, similar to what you'll hear about in the next model. But in early 2026, those apps generated 8 million views on TikTok. Here's the twist. Oliver didn't film a single video, write a single caption, or even open the TikTok app. An autonomous AI agent did all of it. Running off an old PC under his desk, the system researches competing channels, generates slideshow-style content using AI, posts automatically, reads the analytics, and optimizes toward whatever's working. It genuinely gets better over time without Oliver touching it. The technology making this possible is OpenClaw, an open-source agent framework that you can self-host on an old machine or a cheap VPS. You configure the goal, connect the tools, and let it run. Oliver's pulling in around $700 a month from this. Others using similar setups, like Ernesto Lopez, are reportedly clearing $70,000 a month. One important note, because you're connecting an autonomous agent to real accounts and real tools, security matters. Lock it down properly before you let it loose. There's a version of all 5 of these that works at your current level. Whether you're starting from zero, or you already have capital, domain expertise, or an existing audience, the question isn't which model is theoretically best. It's which one matches what you already have and what you're actually willing to do. Pick one. Start building.